Hello there everybody, it's Sawlky and welcome back to Ask Sawlky. We did one of these a while back, and that was done when I was on holiday because it was like, fuck it, I've never done one of these before. But today, we're doing it in the grand old office and everything, and I've done it in a way where I've put up in F3 because I think those are interesting because you get anonymous questions and a lot of my friends watch my videos, so there's a lot of YouTube questions, a lot of random questions, which is pretty fucking cool. There's some goofy ones, and you know I like that. So, let's just get to some questions. These questions are in Danish, but I've translated them to English. So, we're gonna start off, because straight off the bat, we just have fun saying, do you hate plush tubing? Here's what I'm gonna say. The more you ask that, the more I will hate it. I don't hate plush tubing at all. It's a testament. I've made so many. I watch plush tubers. Well, not that many, but like I watch, for example, Logan himself and things like that. I don't hate plush tubing at all. It's just I think the fandom gets oversaturated with them sometimes, especially the plush collections, the you copied SML comments, because you see like just a video with Bowser Jr. It's like, oh, you copied SML, that's bad, you're a bad boy. So I don't hate plush tubing at all. In fact, I have many more in the works that are going to be coming out throughout this span of this year, because yes, it has been very lackluster the past few years, and I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to get more out there for you, so just be patient, damn it. But I don't hate plush tubing at all. I just think the fans can get a little oversaturated with it. That doesn't mean to say I hate the plush tubing fans. It's just that sometimes they do get a little oversaturated with it, and that just needs to stop. You like jazz? No. Just kidding, I love me a bit of jazz. How long does it normally take to make a video? Well, that can usually vary. Sometimes I've done a video in about an hour, sometimes I've done a video in a few days, sometimes I've done a video in a month. All really depends. For Let's Plays, well, they normally take a day or two, one day. Sometimes I record and edit both on the same day and upload it. That's a large task, so sometimes I maybe record a few videos in a day, and you know, like record 2 or 3 videos one day, and then just edit them throughout the span of the next few days, because that's a very organized schedule that I have been keeping up with, and it's very good. It's really good for daily uploading. I recommend it for anyone that's daily uploading for Let's Plays. It's a good one. But for any days where I am both editing, uploading, yeah, like recording, editing, and uploading, that can take a long time. So, you know, for recording, it depends on the game. I usually record between half an hour and an hour, and then trim it down to those 10 to 20 minutes that it normally takes within a Let's Play. Editing probably takes an hour or two as well, sometimes more. It really depends on the edits that I have supplied, and it also depends on the skits. You know, I have a lot of skits before the Let's Plays that you guys seem to enjoy, so I'm gonna continue doing those. But yeah, that's as far as Let's Plays. So you know, that can usually vary. As far as covers go, well, like songs and such, original songs still haven't been released yet because I'm not confident with them because of EQ issues and all that, but they will be coming out as soon as possible. However, with covers, that normally takes about an hour or two. That's fucking fast to do like a full cover. But it's because I have to, like, it's pretty easy if I already have an instrumental, then I just need to like record my vocals for it and all that. Otherwise, I have some people that sometimes help me with those instrumentals, which is really cool. But you know, then as far as the video, that's where it really like, where time is just a question. Like, you don't know how much time it takes. Because I've done some lyric videos that have just been in a day. You know, sometimes just shove in the original one if I don't have one planned. Otherwise, if I make one myself, well, something like the Until Dawn, for example, was one of the first ones I did. That was just like an original one, and that took a few days to make. It really didn't take that long at all, because it was just me, the text, and the gameplay footage. But something like Left Behind, that took a long time. That took about a month to do, because we had to both do the song that I kept doing over and over again because I wasn't happy with the results. We had to do the video where we had to get both an office, we have to get SFM animations in there for the models, we have to get me in there, Boxy did the typography. There was a lot that was going into that, so that took about a month to do. So it can really vary how long it'll take. I don't have a set answer to it. It just depends on the video itself. What is your favorite TV show, and what was the first TV show you ever watched? God, that takes me back. I think the first one I ever saw was either Thomas the Tank Engine or something to do with Disney cartoons. Those, some of that. As far as my favorite TV show, I honestly don't have one. I think at the moment I'm watching Rick and Morty. That's a really cool one. I know it's not really popular anymore, but now I was kind of bored doing quarantine, so, you know, I've just decided to try and watch something. Rick and Morty is one that's been recommended by a lot of people, so I decided to give it a shot, and it's looking really good. It is really good. So, that's probably my favorite at the moment. I like it a lot. Will you play more horror games on your channel? Yes, I will, indeed. I'm gonna continue Bendy. That's one that I want to continue. As far as anything else, Outlast 2 is having its 3-year anniversary soon, so I'm gonna play it for that, which is gonna be really exciting. That's basically what I have planned. I do want to play Doom 3, go back to that, because of Doom Eternal coming out recently. I want to celebrate by also going back and playing Doom 3, because it was one I really liked, because that's one I haven't played on the channel as far as the Doom games, so I want to play that one, and that's considered more of a horror than an action game, so that counts for something. I don't know, I don't plan this sort of stuff that often, so, but yeah, there will be more horror games on the channel soon. Do you like bananas? Well, sure, I mean, I haven't eaten one in ages, but if I was just given one, then sure, wouldn't back down on it. I like those bananas. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Well, I've answered so many times that it's DA Games, obviously, but I think besides Will, I think a lot of people want to know that now, so Rumi Official. He's cool. When you reach 1,000 subs, what will you do to celebrate? Well, honestly, I don't think I'll reach 1,000 subs, but what will I do if it were to happen? Well, I mean, I'd obviously celebrate, but how I would celebrate, I mean, I would obviously do a big video thanking you guys. I'd probably go back and watch some old stuff, you know, like an evolution of Sawlky maybe. Maybe watch something old, like, for example, I have an old movie, like Sawlky the movie. That might be interesting to react to at some point. I'd love to do that, because I haven't seen that since I released it. Back then I was really proud of it, so might go back there with a critical mindset, you know, really critique it, criticize it, you know, see how far I've come in those nearly 3 years that it's been up. It's fucking crazy to think that time flies by so fast. Take me back! What was your favorite period of time on YouTube? When it wasn't shit? I still like YouTube. I don't think I have any qualms with it. I mean, obviously there's people going through like false copyright stuff. There's people going through a lot of shit on YouTube. But, you know, as far as the platform, it's still really good. I mean, there's still a lot of great content on there. There's a lot, you know? I fucking love this platform still. It's still a great platform to upload your videos. And you don't need monetization, obviously. You don't need to make money to make videos. You can still do it without having to make money, you know? You can still do YouTube. If there's anything I don't like about YouTube, however, it's that they don't seem to push out social notifications a lot. But can we blame YouTube here? Can we really blame YouTube when there's trillions of people on there? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but there's a lot of people on YouTube. And, you know, for them to have to push out all those few staff members compared to the viewers, they have to push out all those notifications and make sure it's working. It's a lot. Trust me, as soon as something starts getting popular, it gets overwhelming. It can get stressful. Trust me, I've been in that position. Do you have any pets and what are their names? I think I've answered this in a previous one, but I'll go through it anyway. I have 2 cats, one that's named Shadow and one that's named Frida. Frida is a girl and Shadow is a boy, so, I mean, they're both so cute. I love them. They're just the joy. And they help me in my lonely times and as well. It's really good. It's awesome. They're both cute. Will you play more of Bendy and the Ink Machine? Yes, I will. I completed the first chapter, covered the Build Our Machine song. I will definitely play the second chapter as well, and all the other chapters that are gonna come out. I will definitely be playing those. Don't know when. I might do it on their 3-year anniversaries as well, because I did that with Bendy as well. 3-year anniversaries are just a thing on this channel. This channel should just be called 3-year anniversary games. You know, it should just be called that, but no, I still do want to play those, and it's gonna be really cool. I don't think I'll make another cover of another Bendy songs, because I don't want to, you know, oversaturate with that. I don't want to make more. I mean, the first song did brilliantly and reached 100 views in just a month, and that is crazy, because it's been a while since that's happened. I don't think that has happened since Break My Fucking Mind. That's the last time we got that, so to see that's really good. I am so glad that it got the support that it did. A lot of people seem to enjoy it. But I don't think I'll make another one because I don't want to oversaturate on that stuff. Like a lot of people, like when I did quite a few FNAF covers, a lot of people were like, oh, you're just milking FNAF, when it's like, no, you just haven't checked out the rest of our channel. Only maybe about 25% of our channel is FNAF, maybe even less than that. The rest of it, other games, other content. You just haven't checked it out because you're not diverse enough. Aha! Anyway, moving on. What's your morning routine? Well...
Getting some coffee! Milk. Yes! Another day!
And that's basically it. What are the best and worst horror movies you've ever watched? I don't know that one, I'm sorry. There's so many good horror movies, and so many bad. I don't know. I don't know that one, I'm sorry. Have you ever tried using Vocaloid, and what do you think of it? I've never tried Vocaloid myself, but it's a pretty interesting thing. I mean, the fact that the technology's gone so far that robots can now sing and everything, but I've never tried it myself. There's a lot of people who can do Vocaloid really well, though, and there's also a lot of people that claim they can do Vocaloid really well, but they can't. And that's an avid thing for most Vocaloid producers to say. It's like, stop putting yourself to the top, you still need work. As far as me though, because I can sing, I prefer just singing. It's just easier to me than having to do all that on the computer. Never tried it myself, but it's interesting. It's an interesting subject matter. I mean, yeah. Will you do another try not to laugh video? I have thought about it. I have indeed thought about it. A lot of the try not to laugh challenges have gone downhill though. They're not really funny anymore. We did try to do another one at my grandparents' house, but we did it through the TV, and it caught the TV audio, and it kind of screwed everything up. But I might do another one over here. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see that. That'd be pretty cool. Did you have any other names in mind while naming the channel? I did. Originally, this channel was called Master Sander. That was the very original name, because my name's Sander, shortened for San, and, you know, I just needed something cool to go along with it. Master Sander. I don't know, it was a simple name. But, essentially, well, eventually I needed a different name for my channel than Master Sander. I just didn't like the name anymore. I thought I needed a better name for it, and plus I wasn't very well known, so changing my name wouldn't be a big deal anyway. So, I mean, I had a lot of names in mind. I wanted to do something with my middle name, which is Brink. For a while, I wanted to do things like Brinko or Brinky, things like that. I tried certain things out. I don't know, I think I changed a few of the letters around, replaced some letters. Somehow that got to Sawlky. Every name I kept trying was taken already. Eventually I got to Sawlky. That's a pretty good name. These days I'm not a big fan of the name. I don't really like it that much, honestly, because it just sounds like, especially since it's like a channel with multiple members, then it just sounds like I'm Sawlky. That's my name now, and that was the thing back in the day, and I was proud of it, but now it's a channel with multiple members, and you wouldn't think that with a name like Sawlky, but it's what I'm known for these days, so it's like, it's what I've named the channel now. It's just what I've come to be known for, and other people like the name, so I mean, that's obviously cool, but yeah, I don't even have any other names in mind that I could name this channel at all, so, you know, that's a thing. That's just what I'm known for these days, it's just Sawlky. Is the Deceived cover still a thing? Probably not. Well, it is and isn't. I don't know. I have it on the back burner for now, but I don't know. It's just, I mean, I've done Onyx Colony songs before, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I might make it. Please don't think I'm very structured. Please don't ever think that, but I don't know. It's on the back burner. I don't know if I'll finish it or not. We'll just have to wait and see. What is your favorite and least favorite car? Well, I think my favorite car is probably just the one I have right now. It's like, it's a Ford. I don't even know the exact name, but it's a Ford. I know that much for sure. My least favorite car is probably the Mini Coopers. They're very overrated, and they're not even the best cars you can get. I'm not a car expert whatsoever. I am not a car expert. But even I know that they're a bag of shit. What do you prefer to travel by? Trains, cars, or planes? Well, I like planes because you're up in the air. You just see the sky up there. It's a beautiful view, and it's just like going so slow, and it's a beautiful view, and just being there. I don't fly by plane often, but I really do like it. I fucking hate trains because claustrophobia hits me every time. It's awful, but I will take a train if I have to get somewhere, if it's worth it sometimes. But as far as cars, I don't know. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a car drive, sometimes I'm not. It just depends, but, you know, if it's an interesting car trip, then sure. If it's worth it to get to the destination, then yeah, but obviously if it's something where I don't want to be there, then obviously I don't want to go for that car ride, but yeah, I like planes a lot. Will you do more covers of Onyx Colony? Maybe. I do have a few in mind. Obviously, Deceit that I mentioned before might be coming out. I do have a few others in mind. I don't know right now. It's not concrete, so don't hold me to it. But I might. I don't know yet, but it's a possibility. Essentially, it's a possibility. I might make some more of them. So we'll see. Will you do a cover of? I have to preface. I don't take requests.
Stop it!
What was the hardest thing you've ever had to edit? Ooh, hardest thing I've ever had to edit. I mean, back in the earlier days, it was Slaughter Me Street, the movie thing I did for Slaughter Me Street. I think Sawlky the movie was one that was kind of tough to edit back in the day. I don't know, these days, I mean, Left Behind was sort of tough to edit, obviously. Other than that, I mean, probably the Let's Plays that have like a skit in the beginning, you know, they have the sketch in the beginning, you have to place everything together, also make that skit that has both, you know, you have to record a separate audio that you have to match up with the skit itself, and you have to re-record a few times to make sure you get the perfect take, and then you have to like put it together, and then you have to figure out the best takes, and then you have to also edit the Let's Play, and it's a tedious process, but I love it. I love doing it. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it, of course. What is the scariest game you've ever played? Outlast, or Silent Hill, or Ape Escape? Do you have any favorite bands? Killswitch Engage, Disturb, Breaking Benjamin, Five Finger Death Punch, Slipknot, all the way through to CeeLo Green. What's your favorite soda? There's a lot of favorite questions in this. I don't know, does Monster count? Because then I'd say Monster, obviously. That's kind of become a thing on this channel. Besides that, though, because I know it's an energy drink, I count it as a soda, but I don't know if everyone else does that. So if you want a different answer, I mean, things that are sodas, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, as far as sodas, what sodas do I enjoy? Mountain Dew, Fanta. I do enjoy Coke. I don't know, those are like my favorites, I guess. What happened to Road Nate? Are you ever gonna do it again? Well, Road Nate was my solo Twitch channel that I did at one point when I was starting to kind of hate the way YouTube was going, and I was kind of just like, the way the audience, they just didn't feel appreciated with the audience and everything, they just wanted one thing, so I went over to Twitch for a solo channel called Road Nate, where I just streamed all the time and just had fun, and I had a lot of fun over there. Eventually I sort of stopped because I was missing YouTube, and, you know, I just decided to go back to YouTube instead. And plus nowadays I just stream on YouTube whenever I stream, and we do also have a different Twitch channel, just called Sawlky, that we also stream on every now and then and everything, you know, it's all cool, but I don't know, I might bring it back at some point, I don't know, if I ever get tired of YouTube again, I might bring it back, I don't know, but for now, I'm happy with just doing YouTube and YouTube streaming and everything, but who knows, maybe I'll bring it back at some point. I might do Road Nate again. Who knows? How do you deal with haters? Well, I don't. I just ignore them. People keep spamming my comment section with hate, and I don't know. It's like doesn't make me sad of hate, because you just gotta accept that they're gonna be everywhere. But if they keep spamming me with the same comments over and over again, I can either hide them from the channel. You know, you can hide a user from your channel, and you know that doesn't mean block them. They can still see your videos, but they can't comment on there anymore. You can also blacklist words that they keep saying, that, where it's like they keep spamming you with the same comments. You can blacklist the words of your channel, things like that. I mean, as far as haters, I mean, I don't really deal with them at all. I just ignore them, because you just have to accept that they're gonna be everywhere, and it's like they don't have much better to do in their life than just hate on somebody, not even give criticism at all. So just ignore them and just accept that they're gonna be everywhere. They're gonna be in your comment section. They're gonna be on your fucking social media. They're gonna be outside your window. They're not gonna be outside your window. Don't worry. Fuck's sake. Do you have any advice for new YouTubers? Well, do what you love. Don't think about the money. Don't think that like, oh, my views are not meeting up. Why are they not meeting up? Don't think that if you're just starting out, you only have 5 subscribers, only like 2 videos that are recorded on your phone with portrait mode on a free app. Don't think that. Think about it when you get bigger. Then think about it, why are your views not meeting up to what they were before. Then you can think about why the hell it's not doing that. But do what you love. Don't just come in because you want to earn more money in your pocket. Just do what you want. Do it because you like doing it. and do the content you want. Save up some money, get some proper equipment once you can do that. But start out with what you have. If all you have is a phone, start out with that. That's absolutely fine. You can upgrade later on, and then people can see that you've progressed, you've upgraded with time. Heck, I've upgraded over time. I started out with just a cheap phone that could only film in 480p. And I just filmed my Legos and shit, and then eventually I filmed like my laptop screen. Through that, I just filmed my laptop screen, the laptop that had the loudest fan and everything, and my phone wasn't even on a tripod, it was on a sandcastle that could hold my phone, and there was reflections in the back from the window that were just horrible. You couldn't see the screen at all. I didn't have much commentary. It was horrible. But look at me now. Over time I've progressed. I now have a beast computer. I have a proper camera, a proper microphone, proper editing software. Back then I didn't have editing software at all. I didn't even have one on my phone or anything, so if you're just starting out with any of that, don't worry, you can get there through hard work, and you can get there if you just get the right equipment. But don't think that you immediately need like a 4K camera, a $1,000 microphone, and all that. Don't think that you need that immediately, because no, you don't. You start out with what you have and upgrade over time. That's my advice. I don't know if that was good advice at all, but I'm not good with those things. I seriously am not. And then the last question, what will you cover next? I don't know. I make covers and songs when I want to. When I have a vibe, I go ahead and pursue it. Whatever song I feel like, this song I like, this song I want to cover, I cover it. I don't know how to answer these questions, guys. I seriously don't. I'm so sorry. So anyway, that was another Ask Sawlky. I really enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed doing this. Let me know if you want to see another one down in the comments below. And you can also leave some questions down in the comments below for the next one. Otherwise, this F3 thing's going really well. Anyway, expect some more videos to come out soon. I have a few games I want to play on the channel. I have installed some Steam games recently that I want to play and everything. There's going to be a lot coming up. I don't know what I'm covering next. But we'll see about that. There's going to be a lot of shit that's going to be coming soon. Hopefully that Try Not to Laugh video is going to be a thing as well soon. That'd be really awesome. So, yeah. Otherwise, though, if you did like what you saw, click like and subscribe and share with your friends and family and maybe your dog. Check out my Twitter for the newest information on all the newest content that's coming out. Anyway, I am Sawlky. We did another Ask Sawlky, another Q&A. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next video we do. Peace out!